Welcome to the broadcast. I'm your host, Larry W. Robinson. Today is a special day, which is why I got my red, white, and blue on. I got President Barack Obama in the background. It's actually, we're celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday today. And then, of course, we're inaugurating for the second term President Barack Obama. So I'm just so excited. It's just a good day to be an American. And my guest today is Rob Moore. I wanted him to be on this day because I think his book is just awesome. It's titled Show Up, Step Out, and Shine. Show Up, Step Out, and Shine.
Yes.
Our conversation today is brought to you by the Alpha Apparels. If you ever wanted a luxury clothing at affordable pricing, go to the alphaapparels.com. And of course, they do custom tailoring. So you get shirts and suits and pants and jeans and all that kind of stuff. But the Alpha Apparels, and that's ALFA apparels.com. Well, brother, Rob Moore, show up, step up, and shine. First of all, this is going to be an exciting conversation. But before we get too involved in it, do me a favor and tell the listening audience who you are, what you do, and how to get in touch with you.
All right. Well, everybody sees my book up there, man. My message is show up, step out, and shine. I can easily be found at therobmoore.com. I want to do something really cool before we even get it started because I'm all about giving value to the audience, especially yours, Larry, because you're just an awesome person. So we're going to do this for you. If you want to get an ebook version of that book, absolutely free, you can just go to leaderswhoshine.com and you can get that easily downloaded today and get started with that. As far as who I am, I have a pretty unique background. I'll quickly share just a little bit of it quickly, if that's okay, Larry. You cool with that?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Basically, I graduated from high school with absolutely no purpose or direction, and my life literally changed the day of my graduation because I realized that I wasted a whole bunch of my life. Basically graduated with absolutely no plan for my future. I didn't go to college. I thought the deck was already stacked. And you there?
I'm still here. I can hear you though.
Oh man, I lost you for a minute there.
Okay,
But
no, I'm still here.
we're back. We're
Yeah.
back. So basically, after getting in this situation, I didn't know what to do with my life, but thank God for my mom because we had a pivotal conversation one day that really helped me realize that I was 100% responsible for my life and that I was the only person that had the power to change it. So as soon as I realized that, I changed my life very quickly. I made a decision to change things right then and there. Ended up going out, getting this part-time job as a seafood clerk in a supermarket, and I was very blessed to be able to accelerate my career very quickly. And I ended up becoming one of the top 5 store managers in the entire chain. I was running one of the top 5 stores. I was also doing like $1 million a week in revenue. I developed this reputation of taking low-performing stores, turning them into high-performing stores on a consistent basis, all without a college degree. And my life just changed just off of that one moment. And then being a store manager, I started to see so many people that were in the position I used to be in. So I made a decision to help those people with what I had learned, and things just grew. And ended up deciding that I wanted to do this as a career. I really wanted to go out there and give some kind of message to the world, which is show up, step out, and shine, so that other people can learn how to perform better no matter where they are or what they do, period, end of story. And that's where we are, man, today.
All right. And so people can go to I love that, therobmoore.com for more information about show up, step up, and shine. Now, I think Friday or Saturday, one of those days, I posted on Facebook a quote, and I borrowed your word shine. I said, well, when will you finally
Powerful word.
decide? Yes, it is. When will you finally decide to stop attending everyone else's show, but grab the mic, get on stage, and do your thing and shine? You know, many times, Rob, and I'm sure you've seen this, we've seen people, they're sitting back in the audience of the show of life and just looking at everybody else do their thing on stage and secretly wishing that they can be them, or secretly wishing that they one day can grab the mic and do their thing. But the
Yeah.
cool secret is you really don't have to wait. This is the stage of life, and you really
Yep.
can grab the mic and get on stage and do your thing. And so that's why I wanted you to be on the broadcast today. You know, many people are going to sit. You know, obviously, um, thousands of people are going to be on in Washington D.C. today to stand there and witness, and of course, even more millions are going to watch by television today. But at the end of the day, when it's all over, when the lights go out and we're going on tomorrow, you're going to have to get on with your life and do something significant with your own life. And so that's why we're here with Rob Moore today to talk about show up, step up, and shine. So, Rob, what are some of the first things that we need to do when we want to get on stage and really do our thing?
Well, the first thing I definitely want to say, Larry, is everybody's got to look at today as such a special moment, with Barack, because that is the perfect example of what's possible. I
Right.
mean, that's the perfect example, just to say that there's really no excuses. We really can do anything that we put our minds to. And that the conversation I had with my mom it was the turning point for me. And when we talk about showing up is all about being present.
Hmm.
Because at the graduation, what I realized that showing up means a heck of a lot more, man, than just being in a certain place at a certain time. It's more than that. It's about being there, not just physically, it's about being there mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's about giving 100% to everything that we do in our life, especially the task at hand. So that's the first thing that we all got to do. And now, how do you put that into action, though? Simple. You got to get a goal. Do you have a goal in your life right now? Do you have a purpose? Do you have some kind of sense of direction? That's what you got to start with. It's clear what Barack Obama's was, right? But you got to have that. You got to have that. And from my experience, and I'm pretty sure, Larry, you can relate, man. It's not that easy in the beginning, but what I have learned from my experience is that you just have to go, and
Hmm.
as you go, things are going to change, things are going to shift, and eventually you're going to figure out what you want to do. And at least you have something to start with, and that may change, because I know my purpose has changed many times, because each and every day I continue to get more clear on what I really want to do. So you got to show up. That's the first thing you got to do.
All right. Talking today with Rob Moore, the author of Show Up, Step Out, Shine. Show Up, Step Out, and Shine, creating a culture of leaders who shine. And of course, we're talking about how to show up, step out, and shine in your own life. If you're literally on the stage of life and people are waiting for you to get up on stage, grab that mic and do your thing, figuratively and literally sometimes. And our conversation today is brought to you by the Alpha Custom Tailoring. To experience custom tailoring at affordable prices, visit the Alpha, that's ALFA, apparels, APPARELS.com. We're giving you the secrets today to really show up, step out, and this is just the coolest book. I love it. Show up, step up, and shine, and really grab the mic and really get a life almost. We talked about really
Oh
understanding what's
man, what's up
possible.
with the audio?
I can hear
Can
you.
you hear
Can you
me?
hear me? Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Uh-oh. You're reading my lips though? uh
Oh man, I
uh-oh.
don't know what happened to the audio on my end.
Okay. But really how to step up, hopefully you can read my lips, how to step up, show up and shine. And so we talked about the first part, showing up. All right. So Rob, give us the second
Oh my
secret
goodness,
to show up, step up and shine. We can hear you though.
man, I can't hear anything, man.
Okay.
I can't hear anything.
All right, let me type it to him.
I don't even know if the audience can hear me.
They can hear you. They can hear
They
you.
can?
Yeah, they can hear you.
You want? Wait a minute. You want to talk about step out?
Yeah. This is an interactive conversation.
Man, I tried to send you a message. I can't.
All right. Well, I think he's gonna hopefully
Okay,
go
so
find.
let's talk about step out real quick. But before we go into that, man, I keep loving that quote that you came up with, man, or that quote that you keep saying. First thing I want to say about that is, yeah, man, you got to just go out there and do it. One of the biggest things that really helped me, which is part of show up, step out, and shine. But when you really look at the message behind the message, is what really helped me change my life extremely quickly was looking at myself completely differently. Like really looking at myself as a bigger person, looking at myself as somebody being more successful, like really questioning my limitations. Like, there are so many other people like that were at that same company with me, and they were excelling, moving up in the company and all this stuff. And I'm like, come on, man. It's like, what makes them so special? If they can
Right.
do it, why can't I do it? So I just started to look at myself completely differently. You got to work on your self-image. How do you see yourself? You got to see yourself bigger than you do today. And that's perfect when we go into the second step, which is step out. Step out is all about being unique. It's all about being different. Especially in today's world. 90% of people in the world are, I hate to say it, 90% of people are normal. Why? Because they do normal things. Everybody believes that if most people are doing something, well, you know what? I should be probably doing it too. Well, guess what? If you do what everybody else does, you're going to get what everybody else has, and everybody has an average, mediocre life, unfortunately. And you gotta be, when you step out, you gotta step out into the life, step out from the life that you're in right now, and step into that bigger image of yourself. See yourself as who you really want to be. And I mean with zero limitations. Like, do you want to be extremely successful? Do you want to be in the top of your field? Do you want to make double what you make in income every year? Anything is possible. Everything is possible. But in order to get that, you have to be unique. You have to be different. The most successful people in this world, what do we have? The 1% first. We got the 1% class, then we got the 3% class, then we got the 10%, and then it just makes a drastic shift all the way down to the 90%. So it's just really all about making a decision, making a choice, to step out, be different, and change your life starting right now.
I love that.
And today's
Hopefully
a great day to do it.
you can hear me now. I feel like the Verizon Wireless commercial. Can you hear me now? Uh-oh. Okay, we're talking today with Rob Moore. He's the author of a cool book titled How to Show Up, Step Up, and Shine. You can visit him on his website at therobmoore.com. And the quote that he was referring to earlier, I posted on Facebook either Friday or Saturday. It says, when will you finally decide to stop attending everyone else's show, but grab the mic, get on stage, do your thing, and shine? So that's really the undercurrent message for our conversation today: how to show up, step up, and shine. So hopefully Rob can hear me now or read my lips, and we'll move into our third step, which is really just to get up there and shine. Uh-oh. I'm texting him texting it to him.
Okay, so I'm back.
All right.
Technical difficulties, man.
That's
That's
all
how
right.
it is, man. But this is how life is too.
Right. I'm
You
so
never
glad
know
this
what's
happened.
going to happen. You know,
You got to
stuff's
go
gonna
with it.
happen. But guess
Right.
what? You can't sit around sucking your toes and thinking about all the negative things. You got to just make moves, make a decision, make an adjustment, and go. Because guess what? You're being tested every day anyway. So this is a good lesson for everybody as well. But when we go into the last step of shine, I think shine's pretty self-explanatory, man. It's an extremely powerful word, man. It's all about being the best you can possibly be, being the best you. And I'm going to mention something I normally don't talk about, because we're talking about so much about limitations and stuff. This is not about comparing yourself to somebody else. This is about comparing yourself to the best possible version of yourself that you can be. Because it's not fair for you to, compare yourself to a Barack Obama. All right, you can't do that. Barack Obama has a totally different set of skills. He's been going on a certain different path, a certain different direction. He's focused on certain things. So it's not fair for you to compare yourself, to Barack Obama or anybody else in this world who's doing a little bit better than you are right now. You want to really look at who's the best person that I could possibly be, and that's who you want to compare yourself to. So when we talk about shine, we talk about being the best. And not only being the best you, but doing your best in everything that you do. If I don't even remember who said that quote, and I don't even think I'm right on with the quote, but it's just like, if you're not going to do something 100%, why do it at all?
Right.
It just doesn't make sense. It's just if you're going to do it, you might as well do the best that you can do. And that reminds me of a quote that Oprah Winfrey said, which is one of the secrets to her success. She said that when you do your best, people will notice, and that will always take you to the next level. That one simple quote is what Oprah lives by. And just look at what that has done for her life. So be your best. It's as simple as that. I don't really need to say too much more about it. Just be your best.
All right. Talking today with Rob Moore, the author of Show Up, Step Up, and Shine. Show Up, Step Up, and Shine. And you can visit his website at therobmoore.com. Just this quote. I'm going to say this a couple more times, but when will you finally decide to stop attending everyone else's show, grab the mic, get on stage, do your thing, and shine? It's possible. It's very much possible for you. Our conversation today is brought to you by the Alpha Custom Tailoring. Experience the luxury of custom tailoring for men and women at affordable prices. Visit thealphaapparels.com. That's ALFA apparels.com. And of course, you can design your own custom shirt, blouse, jeans, whatever, suit. You can do it today at thealphaapparels.com. Rob Moore, can you hear me now? Okay. We're going to get him to give us some final thoughts and comments on our conversation today. This is so cool. Hopefully you can do that.
Well, final thoughts. Man, let's see. I just say, just look at what today is, man. I want you to look at Barack Obama, man. I want you to look at Martin Luther King Day, and I really want you to make a decision, to make some changes, man. There's a lot of phenomenal books out there that that I highly recommend, and I'm pretty sure you probably already heard them. There's books out there like Think and Grow Rich. There's books out there like Show Up, Step Out, and Shine.
Mm-hmm.
I think we mentioned that a couple times on this webcast. There's Psycho Cybernetics. There's the positive power. What is it? The power of positive
thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, and How to Win Friends and Influence People. Those are like 4 of the classic top books out there. I highly recommend that you dive into those books. Really take some time. I don't care if you take a day, a weekend. Just take some time to really get clear about what you really want your life to be like, and get serious about it. And just make a decision and just do it. Just making the decision is going to is going to shift the universe in your favor. Just making the decision. And once you make a decision, you're going to take action and things are going to change. But really look at today is what's really possible for me and what do I really want to do, and just do it. That's what I really recommend, because I'm going to reevaluate myself as well. What about you, Larry?
Right. Talking today with Rob Moore. He's the author of this cool book, Show Up, Step Out, and Shine. You can visit him on his website at therobmoore.com. Remember, the question remains, when will you finally decide to stop attending everyone else's show, but grab the mic, get on stage, do your thing, and shine? You can do it, and I have faith in you, and more than that, God has faith in you. The scripture says, he that hath begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. So you have everything you need. You have all the tools locked on the inside of you to really get on stage and shine. Our conversation today was brought to you by thealphaapparels.com. Go on there, design your own shirt. Be creative with it. Design your own shirt. You can do your jeans, suit, whatever you want. But do it today at thealphaapparels.com. I would have him say bye-bye. Can you tell the people bye-bye?
All right, Larry, I'll catch you later, man.
All right. And thank you so very much for tuning in to our conversation today. How to show up, step out,
Great
and
interview.
shine. Be blessed.